Okay, let's bring in our first guest of the day, Jolie Gutierrez, Women on Wheels. Hello, Jolie.
Hello.
How are you doing? Women on Wheels, tell me about you.
Well, we're an entry-level cycling team, and we're really about introducing the sport of cycling to women.
So you're like a gang.
We are a gang
Okay,
of women.
so it's a bicycle.
Yes.
I could tell from your
Two
attire
wheels.
because you wouldn't want to wear that on a motorcycle.
Correct.
How long have you been riding bikes? I mean, you know, I know probably since a child, but how long have you been riding bikes like this?
I started with WOW in 2009, and this is actually our 10th anniversary for WOW, so it's been in existence since 2005.
Why'd you start?
You know, I have 4 children, and I was kind of in that...
You have 4
I
children?
have 4 beautiful children.
Wow!
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was in that stage of life where I was an at-home mom, doing the mom thing, and I just needed something for me, a little bit of exercise, a little girl time.
A little getaway time?
Little getaway time, and a friend introduced me to it and said, hey, why don't you give it a try? And I thought, it's just the strangest thing. I would have never imagined myself sitting on a bike for hours.
With a
in
helmet?
Stretchy pants and
Right,
a helmet.
right.
But it's been very therapeutic.
You probably had, what, a beach cruiser around the house before then or something?
I still have my beach cruiser since a kid, but I had a hybrid bike, which is kind of a cross between a mountain bike and yet it has the skinny tires on it.
Right.
The less
That's what you had
yeah,
at your house at the time?
that's what I had when I started.
So you just hopped on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I started on that and really hadn't ridden since, and it's for women of all ages, all sizes, some haven't been on a bike since they were a kid, and we take them out in the parking lot. We have a great team of coaches, and the first time is usually just making circles around Clovis Hills parking lot.
So you start off at your church?
Yep.
And you start riding around in there just to make sure that people are good enough. Because
stable.
This isn't easy.
Yeah. No, it's not.
I like riding bikes, but you know what I don't like? I don't like the hunched over thing.
Right.
I don't feel like I'm in control. I don't feel like I look good. But did you have to get used to that?
Absolutely. Even had to get used to riding on the road. I was a sidewalk cyclist. You know, that's what I felt comfortable.
That's not legal.
No, going around my neighborhood. So that was a big step. But they teach us how to respect the rules of the road, how to respect other drivers, and how to communicate. Because we do learn to ride in a pace line, and we're a pretty tight group of people because you're streamlining, you're saving a lot of energy when you're in that pace line, similar to car racing.
Drafting.
We're drafting. So you really have to be focused, which helped me as a mom because, you know, you just have some crazy days as a mom. And I would go there and I would have to let all of that go and just focus on the rider because I had a responsibility to the rider in front of me and the riders behind me to be focused all the time.
So did it raise your boiling point as a mother?
Yeah, I would say so.
You know, because you're losing some of that stress. You're not.
No, and you go home and then you forget about the craziness of the day because now the endorphins have kicked in and it's the best form of therapy.
What about your family? What did they think when you started riding? Because this is pretty close to competitive riding.
Yeah, I'm very glad you asked that because
Thanks.
It was very inspirational, I think, for my kids. My husband is so supportive, continues to be so supportive, and whenever we would have an organized ride, they would ride ahead of us in the car, get out with their cowbells and ring their cowbells and just cheer us on, not just our group.
Because it's Clovis.
Yeah, well, even out on the coast, they were there cheering us on. And
in Clovis, you rang the cowbells and no one noticed.
Right. But I think it inspired our kids to, you know, they were very
Do they ride
impressed.
now?
They got into riding.
What about your husband?
Our entire family does.
Not with Women on Wheels.
No, but we'll do the Blossom Trail ride, and that's the first kickoff in February.
How far is that?
Well, they have all different levels.
How far do you ride?
In that one, I do 45, but I've done up to 100.
Just 45?
I know, it seems crazy. If you would have told me I would sit on a little tiny seat for 5 or 6 hours, I would have thought you were crazy.
On a bike?
On a bike, but it's an amazing thing, and you know you can do anything if you put your mind to it, and we're all relational people, and so you stick us all together. We started with 30 women. Last year we had 300.
Wow!
And you put us all together, and we're just talking and encouraging one another, and it just translates into life.
300 women together talking? Hard to believe.
I know. And we're all talked out by the time we get home.
Do you talk while you're riding?
We do.
It probably doesn't stop.
Yeah.
It's constant talking.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We do a very good job.
Do you guys, do you raise money for anything? Or
We do. We actually, every year, we take on a charity. We've gone abroad and we've raised money for pedicabs in the Philippines, water
Nice.
filters in China. We've done even local projects and Rescue the Children, and this year we're doing Off the Front.
Tell me about Off the Front.
Off the Front is a program that really is about inspiring kids to rise to the level. They work mostly in Fresno Unified and with fourth graders, and they encourage kids to set goals academically, with character, and also just being active and physically fit. And they earn points based on how they achieve these goals that they set. And at the end of 9 months, they earn a brand new bicycle, helmet, lock, and they continue to follow them. They have little tags on their backpacks. I was studying this the other day. And as they are active, they earn prizes. And it's just a wonderful organization that we'll be learning more about at our kickoff this Wednesday.
Can any woman join?
Yes.
Does it have to be a part of the church?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I actually don't attend that church.
Okay.
I attend another church. But no, it's for everyone. You do have to be a woman, 16 years of age and older. And like I said, really there is, at least come out on Wednesday night and see what it's all about and give it a try. And just inspire yourself, inspire other women, and now there are 300 cyclists out there from last year that can go on and inspire other women to do the very
cool.
same thing.
Where's Clovis Hills Community Church?
It's on the corner of Willow and International,
Okay.
and so that's our meeting point. It's a great meeting point. We will have instruction. They do bike clinics, tire changing clinics, nutrition, exercise. And then from there, they divide us up into groups according to ability or how fast you want to go on a bike. They send the faster riders out first and so on, and they gear you up with a mentor to encourage you and guide you. And
Sounds like a
wonderful.
lot of fun.
It is.
Have you gotten better fit since you started?
I've gotten stronger.
Have you?
Yeah, I've gotten stronger.
Your legs last a little bit longer during the day?
Yes.
I bet.
Yes.
Okay, Women on Wheels, how do they get a hold of you?
They can go to our website, which is clovishillswow.com, or just come out to the church on Wednesday night. We start registration at 5 o'clock, and our program and introduction starts off at 6.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break. You guys stick around. We'll be right back.